What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys, well, with another market watch today. Everyone's really excited about 25th anniversary as far as buying it, opening it, and getting certain cards. Me, personally, my favorite set out of all these sets are still Age of Overlord. Like, 25th anniversary cards are nice, but Age of Overlord is just better. So much so to the point where I actually just recently bought 6 boxes of Age of Overlord. And the reason why I did that, because I was never by sealed, by the way, one, because a lot of the QCRs, but two, because of the value. I mean, think about it. 6 boxes ran me $368 or $86. And in 6 boxes, I need to pull SP Little Knight, Wanted, which these cards are just hot sellers. Anything, I mean, there's so much gas. Like, SP Little Knight, we'll just go by Secret Rares and below. So SP Wanted, SP Little Knight Wanted, that's 2. I'm setting 49. That's value as well. And overall, this has some dog shit Secret Rares, but like, this is just the gas that you could pull to get there. The Bell Star is $18. That's going to sell fast. Photon, Typhon, 16. That will sell fast. Once again, Arias is $12. King Sarcophagus, even Sinful Snake Eyes, I barely care about these 5 and below. These 2 will sell so fucking fast. And then there's Visa Samsara to Dog Shit Cigarette, but whatever, that's $7, whatever. You pull it out, your box is basically $7. I just think that this is a really good set. Now, once again, I'm not a big fan of sealed. The only reason I bought those 6 boxes because I got a deal. Do I do a box opening? Do we do a box opening? Should I open all 6 boxes and make a video? Let me know in the comment section down below. But another thing I want to talk about that's really important is, by the way, if I pull this motherfucker, SP Little Knight, that pays for everything. Typhon, to me, I'm good with that. Anyway, I'm already done like talking about like what could be. Later on today, I'm going to be getting those boxes. I'll open them. I'm not sure I'm going to make a video or not though, but we'll keep eye for that. I need your help. For the first time in a long time, I'm confused. This ideally is the highest rarity version of Baron de Fleur. This is the highest rarity, right? I mean, technically, sorta, I guess. Realistically, no, but okay. The value of this card is roughly around $39. Now, obviously, I had a pre-sale of $81. Get fucked who I bought at that price, but $39 is the current value of Baron de Fleur. The problem is, the CR is the harder to get one. Maze of Memories wasn't really pulled as much, and CR Baron de Fleurs are a lot harder to get overall. So here's the question. Do we go with the most nice looking one? It's definitely nicer than CR. Looks wise, I think this is better. Or do we go with the collector's rare version? This version also, by the way, I mean, within the past month went from $121 to $60. So obviously this version of Baron de Fleur tanked. If you look at every other version, these are the 2 top ones. Looks nice, technically is the highest, realistically is the harder one to get, and there's a little bit more money in value, but not a lot. I'm thinking about, I think I convinced myself. I think I'm going to go with the CR Baron de Fleur. I think this is the harder one to get. This is the higher rarity. And yeah, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about that, though. All right. Valiant Smashers is basically out. I mean, the pre-sales are there, but if you go to OTS logos, you can probably get some, right? It should be like that. Let's see. 11s. Yeah, okay. It comes out like tomorrow, technically, but your locals will have it today. Valiant Smashers is going to be the set that's going to have Centurions. Now, going back to Age of Overlord, you need the Horus cards in order to really play Centurions. You can play without Horus cards, but realistically, Horus Centurion is now a meta deck. And you gotta know what these Centurion cards do, because they're really good. Work really well with Horus, and maybe even a mixture of Horus, Telemans, Centurions. With that said, Centurions are relatively inexpensive, and the set just recently debuted. These are the pre-sale prices. So, do we have a situation of the prices being low in pre-sale and higher, which is insanely rare in this game? Or do we have a situation in which nobody cares about Valiant Smashers, everyone pretty much has their decks, and tier players might consider picking up this set for the Centurions, so maybe the prices go lower? I really don't know. But, I mean, for the most part, Centurions are low, but you still need... so, Emblem Oath, $36. You need 3. Primera, 3. Trudea, 3. So, I mean, do we have another situation of Purely's, basically, is what I'm trying to say? Because this has a lot of correlations with Purely's, how, like, everyone's like, that's cool. I don't like that shit, so I'll play X over here, but yet... And then Purely's kind of just like going, okay, even though it was like, we'll see meta play, it's the prices have been slowly falling. Let me know. I mean, it's kind of weird. Well, it had a spike, but anyway, that's the past. Listen, I think Centurions are really good. I think it's going to catch a lot of players off guard. Realistically speaking, I do think Centurions will fall out of favor as far as like the best deck. I think this week, maybe even next week, it might be the best deck. It might be really scary. And you might be thinking as a player, do I buy Centurions? Well, if you play Tillman's, the answer is it's up to you, realistically, because I think you should. But if you don't play that, or if you have Horus cards, if you have any of that shit, you realistically don't care. Like, if you're playing Rescue Age, you don't care about this. You just gotta know how to beat this. If you're playing Purely's, you don't care about this. You gotta know how to beat this. If you're playing literally any other deck, you don't really care about Centurions. You just gotta know how to beat them, where the choke points are. And I think that there are a lot of choke points for Centurions. But are they gonna be good? Fuck yeah, you better know what this does. One thing, and our buddy was hitting me up about this, I'm not trying to spike the prices. One thing is, do you know what this does? Because the majority of Yu-Gi-Oh players don't know what these cards do whatsoever. Now, Memento's going to be coming on the new set, obviously, as well. They're relatively inexpensive. The only two cards is Anguish, which is $17, Bone Party, which is $14. And to be honest with you, these are pre-sale prices. There's a good chance these are going to drop even more so. I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are going to just take Memento cards, dump them in the market, because they didn't get a chance to get the Centurion cards that they wanted from originally buying this set. With that said, do you get these now? Do you care about these? Is it worth it? I feel like anyone who wants to buy Mementos just need to wait. That's it. Like, if you actually do want to buy this, there should be no reason for you to buy a $4 ultra rare combined creation. Like, it makes no sense. Just wait. And I do think it's a definitely interesting deck core to pick up. It's going to be dirt cheap. And keep an eye out for this. Could this be the next Rescue Ace? Probably not. But if you still want it... By the way, the artwork on these cards look absolutely insane. Like, I'm not sure if you've seen the artwork on some of these cards. That looks cool as hell. Looks absolutely busted. But yeah, I think Mementos are really cool. I think they're definitely an archetype you want to definitely keep an eye on as well. But it's really realistically to buy. All right. We didn't really talk about OTS 1 Pack 23 and... Is it good? Is it worth buying? Well, in the secondary market. Is it worth going to your locals to pull? Yes and no. And let me explain. I think super rare's like pulling a rug. By the way, I pulled mine like last week, dumped in the market, stolen in 2 seconds. Is a theory of what would have happened. Of course, I would never have done that. Yu-Gi-Oh players can sell these, right? Hold the fuck on, right? There's no, yeah. I think OTS stores can't sell those. Okay, yeah, so I did do that, by the way. That actually did happen. All right. But then you look at the Ultimate Res in this set, like Big Welcome Labyrinth, which is $42, which is going down, like it keeps going down in value, like fast. With a $59 debut, the value right now is $40 for this card. And to be honest with you, not a bad price point. But when you look at the Ultra Rare, you don't know what the fuck to do. Because the Ultra Rare should be a lot lower. We'll talk about that in a second. Kurikara Divine Incarnate is not seeing any play right now, but it's a potential to see play in the future of this game. There's always a potential. And I think with the potential to see play, the value of Kurikari actually has a chance to potentially go up, but not now. Enemy Controller is seeing play in some decks, not a lot, mostly Rescue Ace. And to be honest with you, I don't play it in my build, but looking over at Econ, the price went up a little bit and then started falling back down. The value is roughly around $51 for Econ. Once again, I do think Econ's a decently valued card. It's a decently good card, but is it worth getting Ultimate Rare Econ right now? No, the value is falling. Don't stop. Sun Tzu says, never interrupt your enemy from while they're making a mistake. And why buy Econ as it's falling? I mean, it is falling in value. Wait, be patient, and you get at a better price. All right. I keep reminding everybody about Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf. I don't own this card yet, to be honest with you. I kind of want to grab this one. Ghost Rare Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf is starting to stabilize. You can see it falling away from $66. It's about 58s, 59s. Then you look over here, it's 51s. There's two 51s, actually. What the shit? I might just pick it up for 51s. There's a 55, and then there's a really 58s, but I don't know why this card's going down in value, because if you look at the OCG, this card's actually seeing a lot more play. Now, in their build, the reason why I think it's seeing better play is because it is basically card matching, draw matching, you really want to call it, of the Max Z. So if you're playing Rescue Ace, you do your special summon, your opponent brings out a card to draw, and then you're just going to try to draw match them, at least return like an Ash Blossom to your hand. That's what I would guess would be it. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I do think that this is a great card, so I do think this card definitely has a chance of seeing play. I think Salamangreats, with more support coming out, in the rec support, has a chance to see play. So I think Sunlight Wolf is definitely going to be a card, because, dude, we're getting, I think it's in December, Next month, a fire structure deck that's insane, like really good. Restoration's fire, like everything fire is doing really good right now. Like the chances to buy Hida for a player, most players, if you want to go max rarity, is a pretty good. It's pretty up there. So go look at Hida real quickly. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Starlight Red Hida. Yeah, she hasn't really changed much in value. Looking at the past month, she went from 270 to dirt right now. She's 245. Like, that's really cheap for a Starlight Rare. Definitely a card you want to keep an eye on. Like I said, Fire is starting to get a huge boost overall in the beginning of the end of this year. Starting into the beginning of the year, I think the best decks will be a Fire attribute decks, period. Then we go and look at Purely. So I talked about Purely before, but like I said, Purely is dirt cheap if you don't buy the CRs. See, CRs are a trick. Regular Purely is $12. My friend Purely is $16. Where's the other one? There was another Purely card. There it is. Purely Memory is $20. They're all falling though. Look at the market price compared to the actual price point. A lot of these cards are just dropping in value. Now, I think Purely is a little more than $12. Could I be wrong? Yeah, it's about 19s, but overall still dropping in value. Also, TCG Player, fix this shit, dude. These are scammers. These are loser asshole scammers trying to sell fake cards. I mean, at this point in the TCG, those cards might as well be fucking 50-cent stickers or printed up cards that you printed up to sell on the market because we can't use them. So why are they even listed on there? But you use them for proxies, bro. Get a printer or write the card name down. Like, those cards are dog shit. All right, big welcome to Labyrinth out of Photon Hypernova right now. The ultra rare. Once again, the ultra rare is 42. The ultra rare should be lower, ideally, but it's not. It had a low price of roughly around $19. The current value is roughly around $22, $23 for the ultra version of Big Welcome Labyrinth. Yes, it's half the price of the ultra rare, but if you're buying this card, spend a little more, get the better value. Makes sense to me. I just think the ultimate rare of Big Welcome Labyrinth should be going down in value. I don't think a lot of players are really holding Big Welcome Labyrinth. If you have the ultra rares, there's no reason to hold the ultra rares. If you pull the ultra rare and you don't own the deck, why would you have it? It's better to sell it. So I do think Big Welcome Labyrinth Ultimate Rare will be going down even more so in value. I mean, it's trying to stabilize. It just has within the past 2 or 3 days, it's trying to stabilize, but it's failing at it even. So I do think Big Welcome Labyrinth, even though it's a great card, I think Labyrinth, even though it's a great deck, is going to be going down more in value. So keep an eye out for that. But don't worry about Labyrinth players. Labyrinth players, we're good to go because Chaos Angel doesn't have a reprint. For some ungodly reason, Konami said you need 3 of this motherfucker. Cyberstorm Access. Once again, you need 3. This card has a low price of roughly around, well, that's $68. After that one's sold, by the way. We'll go to another verifiable sell. Is it $68? $69, giggity. Almost $70 with tax and shipping and whatnot for a Chaos Angel. Don't worry about it. You need 3. So in order to play your deck, you're gonna need, well, the core for the most part is cheap, besides $20 Big Welcome Labyrinth, roughly. And then you're gonna need $70 Chaos Angels. And then you can play Labyrinth, a deck that's not even tier 1. Don't get me wrong, I think Labyrinth is a great deck. I think it catches a lot of players looking. And I do think Labyrinth definitely has a potential chance to win a major event and not get a player to regional invite at the very least. But with that said, Chaos Angel is a lot of money, and you're going to need to shell a lot of money in order to grab this card because it's a broken card if you're looking to play Labyrinth. You can play Labyrinth without Chaos Angel just as much as you can play any other deck right now without, I don't know, IP. Like, you can do it. Hell, you can ride a car on the rims. You ain't gonna get far, but you can ride it. And I do think with Labyrinth, you will get a little bit further, but if you had Chaos Angel, there are instances of the game states where this card will actually win you the game. So why not shell out the extra money, if you have it, of course. Paisanos, I always forget to mention, I have a website, YuGiOh YGOPaisano.com, has a bunch of beautiful field centers. Hey, there's Labyrinth right there. A bunch of beautiful field centers and tokens. Guys, definitely check it out. Once again, it's YuGiOhPaisano.com. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below. It's your boy V! And you Paisanos have a great day.